Welcome to Choo Choo Tuesdays, episode 131 with the Aussie Don. How are we all doing? G'day. Hey, thank you very much for joining me. Just setting it all up here. Right, Roger. DRA, get that on. Slappy. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the 131st edition of Choo Choo Tuesdays. My name is the one and only Aussie Don, your 2023 Week 16 Screenshot Contest winner, and overdue for another one. How are you all doing? Thank you very much for joining me. I also won Week 6 and 26 for Train Simulator Classic for the community screenshot. The loading screen, you know the razzle, you know the dazzle. We've got a combo and a half. Oh, West Midlands. Oh my God, this is the one of the first ever. This was actually one of the first ever skins I actually downloaded when Creators Club became such a thing. Actually, this has had a recent update though, but I've had this thing. Man, if you look at my Train Sim World 2 gameplay, you get it through the playlist, you'll see it even in there. So amongst those 1100 videos we've got for TSW2 era. Anyway, let's close those doors. We are doing something to London Victoria 2B03. We had a couple services earlier tonight on the legendary Brighton Mainline. You know how big this timetable is. It's your 165 mod sounded. Captain Jack Sparrow says, yo. Ahoy, matey. What a blockbuster day that we had today. Or it could actually be a make or break day. Actually, it could work both ways, could it? Let's get rid of the camera. Over. Yes, I know, lightning detected. Thank you very much. I was actually wanting to delay tonight's stream because we've got a bit of a lightning storm out at sea tonight, and I've got a great view of outside my house of some lightning shots, lightning bolts, and I want to do some shorts for the channel. I managed to do 2 videos though, so I've got some shorts I've got to post later on tonight because I didn't get enough time to do it. To post them on the channel, so I've got a mad lightning bolt shot later on tonight. Coming up on the YouTube channel. Our first storm for this season here in Sydney, actually. Spring/summer starting early. It's been a 26 Celsius today here in Sydney. You think the world's going mad? Well, look at California. You know, of course global warming's a thing. Look at California. Never had something like that happen before. We all got warm. Anyway, that's life. That's life, eh? It's not. Anyway, let's get positive, folks. Positive stuff. So you might have noticed I uploaded my loading screen. That Train Sim World 4 logo, as far as I'm aware, is a fake one. It's just been made. We don't know if that's the official logo or not. Do we know if it's trains? Like, they could be playing along with us. They could be putting Train Sim World 4 in there just to throw us off. Rumours are going around. There's even 6 routes at launch. I'm thinking, okay, I don't think so. The norm is that we normally get 3. So, well, actually, technically 2 and an extension on the last one. Anyway, we'll bring you the news when I when I can on the channel, folks. So I'm going to obviously upload a video, so I'll need time to go into edit the video and get some information if I need to, screenshots and all the razzle dazzle, and obviously give you the pricing of how much it is here in Australia. I can maybe assume it'll be probably $60-something, or, you know, knowing Dovetail, they'll probably work out some way to try to rack up the price. Because you should know by now, I've been involved in the game since 2017 with beta, and you know by now, if you're an OG like me, that it is a hashtag cash cow. The amount of money I've spent on Dovetail, I should have shares in their stocks by now. I am the young crown Australian ambassador of CSW. A Stepford Connect combo. We got rolling here with the West Midland. So that's what we're rolling with here today. Let's close those doors. Get ready for departure. Let's get it up in here. This looks pretty nice. There was speculation that the release was going to be on October 4. I swear to God, if it is October 4, that means Train Sim World 4 is launching on my birthday. And guess what? I'm 41 this year. So there you go. If it was 3 years later, I'll laugh my butt off. Seriously, if I was 44 this year and it's Train Sim World 4, I would have been like, what? I've seen Matt come along in the last 24 hours. Has actually started playing along with a bit of the group in the spoiler alert forum part. I thought that was quite funny. Some of the things he was saying. He was putting the ones and the ones and the ones together. I'm like, oh, okay, what is who's the one leaking shit now? Yeah, hey, JD last year, now Matt's starting to okay. Starting to get a bit cheeky with the community. Yeah, all right. Well, guess what, Matt? I just rubbed my feet on the floor, so there you go. I'm sitting down now. I could be a little bit cheeky too. Don't worry about that. By the way, folks, if there was an extension to this route, which highly unlikely wouldn't happen unless the memory issue finally got fixed, that actually heads up towards London Bridge. So we all know that's part of the South London network. We got that on Train Simulator. Capabilities of Train Simulator are way superior. You can actually connect routes together in bundles and all that razzle dazzle. Hey Chris, how you going? Hey Mr. Aussie Don with Creators Club. I had the Thomas 2 and the Enna and Crumble. And Safari Express. Okay, yeah. I think I know what that one is, but I'm just trying to work it out. I think I have seen that one there. I was going through some 47 stuff earlier today, so I put the Southern thank you one on earlier today. That was the 2 videos that I did on the channel. I actually did those last night, actually, sorry. I did those videos late last night, about 2 AM last night. And then I've done a 465 run on Southeastern High Speed today. I haven't posted on the channel yet. It's just another short one. This time it's going to Dovetail, I think it was. To Dovetail, yeah. You had the Stepford Connect one, yeah. I got the one that's got the most subs, Chris. So this is the original one. I think it was updated 3 months ago. I think it was the last time it was updated. I know someone recently has posted it on there. It's obviously somebody else's edition. So. Quite easy. It's not a hard job to do. 2 ambers. Next one will be amber. And this will be before the station, so the one at the station should be at the end of the station should be red. Unless that one's gone amber as well. No, it's red. I can see it already. No, it's just gone amber. I just seen it. Oh, here comes the West Midland design up on the other end here. It is a double stacker, so it should have something else on the end, and it is the standard. I wouldn't mind seeing, speaking of Captain Jack Sparrow there, I wouldn't actually mind seeing a pirate type paint job on one of these trains. I think it'll be really cool. You'll see it on one of the. I don't really care what one it's for. I would just like to see a pirate type paint job. That'd be quite unique, I reckon. I definitely would. If it was, you know, designed in a way where it'll be like, oh wow, you know, I'll definitely be doing it on the channel. You know me, I'm a person for detail. I do real companies and branding and stuff for American Truck Simulator. As you know, I'm a skinner for American Truck Simulator. So with trucks and trailers and AI traffic and freight market. So I like to see that. That'd be fantastic. There is big rumours going around that we are going to be getting a career mode on Train Sim All 4. That'll be quite interesting. A random event on your timetable. Ooh, yeah. I know it was talked about a long time ago and we haven't heard nothing for a while now. Scenario Planner 2.0, Creators Club 2.0. Hopefully we get an announcement for that. It'll be like, well, what, 2 train sim worlds later? No, so-called 2 train sim worlds later. Look, it's the same game. It's just they're calling it that to try to make it feel like it's a new game, to try to promote it to people that are new to the simulator, or people that don't play simulation and are not hardcore into simulation like us, hardcore people that know what it's all about by now. And I just enjoy it now, you know, that's all I do, I just enjoy it. Oh crap. Emergency! Yeah, I need to stop here. Oh, look at that, how good is that? Oi! I was thinking, hang on, I've taken off way earlier than normal. Hang on, what run am I on again? Yes, that's right, I gotta stop here. That's why I hit the emergency button. I'm like, if I don't do that, I'm not gonna hit the station in time. No, it won't be a new game, Chris. This is what it is. They so-called call it a new game. All right, it's not a new game. It's the same old train sim world. It's still the same old train sim world from Train Sim World 1. It's the same game. It's just that they take the other one away. It's just an upgrade. That's all it is. It's a money spin. That's what it is. It's a cash grab. Like I said, they're cash cow. And everybody's doing it now. Look at the microtransactions that are happening. Also, the microtransactions were starting to get scrutinized there for a fair while, and then all of a sudden the microtransactions issues starting to come up again just recently. Everyone's starting to get really fed up with it. But it's more so now that they're getting fed up with it, where people are already struggling to keep a roof over their head. You know what I mean? And you wonder why people have stopped playing video games like that. Thank Christ there's no microtransactions in this game, because if they brand microtransactions, I know there was talks of season pass and everything here for a fair while, where you could pay a certain amount and then just wait for the releases, but we already know what the community said to them. They technically did it with Rush Hour anyway. Rush Hour was a season pass because they released them over a period. So when you look at it now, originally it was going to be all in one, and then they realised it wasn't going to work. So they decided to do technically a season pass. They didn't call it a season pass, but it was a season pass. So it's just their fancy update for that year. It's still Train Sim World 2. Much later today, I'll be like, ooh, wow, this is cool, this looks awesome. All this, oh wow, oh nah, don't like that. I'll be like in that phase, and I'll be really excited and pumped. Oh look, I'm pumped. I'm really excited and everything for it. But I know what it's like, and I'm so I still can't really believe that they're gonna go with with TSW4 12 months after release of TSW3. Like, a lot of people are like that, are saying that. It's like, we only just got TSW3 era, and and the obvious thing was, well, obviously next year will be a core update, and they'll call it Razzle Dazzle something. They could call it Yabba Dabba Doo if they wanted to, and then the following, or Train Sim World 2024, whatever they want to call it, and then the following year would be TSW4. What are they going to do? They're going to keep doing the same thing over and over and over again, and when it's 10 years later or whatever, then they're going to call it Train Sim World Classic. Like I said, I don't care what they call it. I always know that some people might say it's a new game, but it's the same old Train Sim World to me. Until they go to Unreal Engine 5, then we can start saying, oh, well, this is definitely new. And if they use Unreal Engine 5 to its power, like it has, then it'll be like, this is definitely, and we finally see better optimization, less bugs, highly detailed quality, frame rate, no micro shadowing issues, like here and there, but not like as it has been. You know me, I play with a custom engine setting, so I eliminate it by a lot. It has improved a lot. To the likes where with this custom engine setting, I can now once again play Rheinstrecke, Hamburg-Lübeck, for instance. It hasn't eliminated micro shadowing completely, no, but it just, what happens is when you do the route once, you do the full length of the route, it saves it on the cloud on your computer. So it's like Microsoft Flight Simulator, you've got the option to keep that chatter, and it'll remember they'll remember where you've been in that, so the game doesn't lag or shatter, you know. But not everybody's got a computer that, you know, like is capable of. I've seen a comment today on the forum actually about somebody saying, "Oh, you got to overclock your computer by 4 times, you know, to eliminate the micro shadowing completely." And, you don't need to. You don't need to overclock your computer to what? You're gonna destroy so how many dollar computer, like say for instance a $3,000 computer, over a game that's worth $50. Okay. $50-$60 Australian dollar. Nah, I don't think so. It'll be interesting to see if we get more draw distance in it. If we get more draw distance than what we have now, then, like I've said to you guys, yeah, you look at the skyline here. I've got Brighton Mainline for both Train Simulator and Train Simwell, yeah? And when you're in this particular area here, you can actually see all the proper London buildings in the background and everything. That's what I would love to see. Got a mad lightning bolt up on here on that video I did earlier today as well. Man, I couldn't believe it when I did that video last night. I thought to myself, you know what, I'm gonna do a thunderstorm in the evening, and then I started seeing the lightning at the start of it. I'm like, what? I haven't seen lightning in the night time on TSW in a lot. Like, I'm saying probably when they did that patch that eliminated the lightning, that was close to the tracks and everything, which I absolutely loved. But anyway, everybody was whinging, I was, you know, causing issues, which it wasn't for me. It was fine. No, well, no, they won't do that, Chris, because obviously you got Train Simulator Classic. You got Train Simulator Classic. So, they won't do Classic era trains if they end up calling it Train Sim World Classic. They won't call it Train Sim World Classic anyway. It hasn't even, you know, reached 10 years yet. We're still, what? How many years away? Ah, I'll be dead by then. Won't laugh about it because it could happen. We've got a great lineup of action tonight. Linke and Rheinstrecke. Not doing a full length there. We're just going to do a little bit. And we're going to take 110. And we are rolling with Class 700 on the Southeastern high speed. Oh yeah. That's also got the ETO 165 sound mod. So it's been 30 days almost since he's updated it. Hey, we finally got the sound mod where we don't need updates every 5 minutes. Wait for the green signal. I'll say that there's a train up in our station. Yep, there. Oh no, we were just waiting for this train in front. Yeah, I don't know what everyone's going on about, how London Commuter, Brighton Mainline has issues here and there and everything. I'm just, like I've said to you guys, I've never had any problems with it since pretty much at the launch. Yeah, there was problems, a lot of shattering and, I had the red signal issues and all that razzle-dazzle, but that pretty much died off pretty quickly for me, myself. Like I said to you guys, I mainly concentrated on the morning services and not the afternoon services. The afternoon services were the issue, but there was a patch here a fair few months ago now. I think it was at the start of the year actually, that they fixed it all up finally. It was like, oh yeah. Was it the start of the year or late last year? I know that. It was, yeah. Oh no, it was over the last 12 months. But yeah, rush hour passengers were supposed to be added back on here. Look, I don't really care what sort of passengers they are. They're all the same. They're all just a bunch of bots. And they walk past the Mind the Gap area. Oh yeah, the Mind the Gap comes up on the thing, but yet do the passengers, NPCs know? Do know that? No, they don't care. They walk right up near the edge of the. Dovetail care about safety? Doesn't sound like it. All they care about is money. Hey, if I was in that position too, I'd probably be the same. I don't care about money, that's it. I'll keep a roof on my head. Alright, 2B03 Sutton to London, Victoria. Gold medal, very nice, 9,500 points. Let's head to the main menu. Don't forget, it is at 1 PM UTC time, 2 PM in UK, 3 PM in Germany, and 11 PM here in the eastern states of Australia, 10:30 PM in South Australia, Northern Territory, and 9 PM in Western Australia. Dovetail Direct live tonight on YouTube and Twitch. All right. And of course, we'll bring you the latest Train Sim World news. If you don't know by now, we already have our next era Train Sim World playlist in the background. It's just not been added. Nothing's been added to it yet. So if it's official that Train Sim World 4 is officially going to happen, folks, guess what? The Train Sim World news that's going to be on later today is going to be the first video on the new playlist. All right. Because as you know, each era, we always have a playlist for Train Sim World. So if you want to go and check out our classic action of Train Sim World, check out the Train Sim World 1 playlist. Train Sim World 2 playlist is the biggest one. Almost, I think, well, 1 or 2 videos from 1,100 videos. It's a massive playlist it was. So yeah, lots of action in there. Where's me baby? There it is. One of my favorite routes, Linke Rheinstrecke. 101. Oh yeah, we got a paint job for it. And let's do. Yep, we'll do that one. This one goes to Comlents. Very good. All right. We're going to do it with a nice, beautiful, clear day in Germany. 12:06 service, 28 minutes. Hope you enjoy. You're on Choo Choo Tuesdays 131. Vote now for the Aussie Don for this week's Week 32 screenshot contest at the Dovetail Forums. Give it a like now at the Train Sim World contests and Train Simulator Classic contests. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I am involved in both. Once again this week, give it a like at the Dovetail Forums at the Train Sim World Community Screenshot Contest for Week 32. This week's theme is the rail crossings. Got a beautiful photo on the East Coastway, and I've got a beautiful photo with the Class 313 EMU, which is now retired in real life, folks. Just a few months ago, it was retired from the rails. So that's a legendary, great photo. It is indeed from me. That photo was taken earlier this year, and the other photo is on the Southeastern High Speed with the pre-2019 white livery on the Class 375. All right, so give that a like now, the Aussie Don, and let's win this week's screenshot contest. As you know, the winner is always the one with the most likes, and they're always the same old people. Always seem to get more likes than anybody, and so come on, folks, we need at least 20 likes to win. So go and like now, and also I am involved in the Train Simulator Classic contest for this week as well. So give that a like as well. Or at the Train Simulator side of the Dovetail Forum. Mains, here we go, part 3. This is apparently called... Right, where's side up? Okay, this is a freight service. Right. Okay, we just got to wait for a moment. I have got is it this particular loco that I've got the light mod for? I think it's this one. I'm not going to worry about SIFA. I'm just going to have a cruise. Let's just have a cruise today. Oh, you know what? Bugger it. Let's turn SIFA on. So this is the first time doing this Creators Club paint job. Got the hoppers with us. Yeah, betcha. These are the car carriers, I do believe. Oh no, these are not car carriers, are they? No, they're not like the USA ones. I don't know what they carry. You would think steel, maybe. Stuff like that. suppose. I do apologise, folks. Something's just happened on my screen. I do apologise. I just pressed the button. I don't want to get into the game, so I do apologise. Just give me a second. My bad. That's what I have for, because I got my thing on the bottom. I got all the games on there, and I always accidentally press the button. That's the first time I've done it on a stream though. Look at that beautiful castle up on top there. That's why I said to you guys, I was talking to you guys about this route after playing it on Train Simulator and knowing the knowledge on this route, and the Fireworks Festival happens every year, once a year in this neck of the woods. On one of the castles they have a massive fireworks display. It's absolutely stunning. Watched the video the last couple of years when they've done it. Absolutely amazing. Love to be there one year actually. It's just a very, very nice looking area of Germany. The Rhine River actually runs through 3 countries in real life, folks. It is it is Germany's longest river. Obviously, yeah, it just goes through 3 countries. But yeah, absolute amazing route. Obviously, just into the left Rhine. So it's over there. Nah, it's just a countdown clock, Chris. Oh, what the hell? The reveal's not today. Done what they've done last year. can confirm, folks, that there is no reveal today at all. It's Thursday, Friday our time. I knew they'll do this. It's an absolute joke. I had a feeling about that. Because everybody wouldn't shut their mouth. Well, I can confirm that the countdown clock has begun, and they're showing a tunnel. So, does the tunnel reveal that we're getting an underground route? They said they were doing something at 1 PM UTC time, and then that's already started, and they're saying 2 days and 25 hours. Once again, you just can't trust Dovetail at all. You seriously cannot trust these. I know you're going to say it. I'm not going to waste my breath. Enjoy the road, folks. Nah, I haven't got it on. It is today. I'm actually joking. It's 2 hours 19. I was thinking it was 2 days. I can see the rails though, and I can see in the background, like it's in total darkness, and there's 2 rails on each side. It's 2 hours 19, 39 minutes at the moment. 265 people are watching that. Just looking at a countdown clock. 265 people are just sitting there watching a countdown clock. They're thinking it's the 24-hour clock again. Oh, can we have last year's reveal, please? That was cool. I preferred last year's 24-hour clock. That was, look, I'll be honest with you guys, I probably think that was probably the best finger slicer class 700. But no, look, there's been some highlights this year. I'm not going to give it away what my favourite routes are this year. Obviously, we're going to do a top 5 countdown for the best, to determine what is the route of the year. We do that every year here in Australia. Worldwide Gaming Entertainment, we always do a countdown for the best 5 for the last 12 months. And then we always do a top 5 for that particular era train sim world. As you know, the Train Sim World 1 era, the winner was the Rheinstrecke, Rheinstrecke was the number 1 route for the Train Sim World 1 era. East Coast Way was second. In the Train Sim World 2 era, the Brighton Mainline was the winner, with Southeastern High Speed at second. Boston Sprinter was in 5th. Bakerloo Line London Underground was 3rd. 4th was still in there, I know that. What will be the top 5 routes for the Train Sim World 3 era? We'll have a top 5 countdown of our midweek World of Train, our final midweek World of Trains of the Train Sim World 3 era. Within the next month, obviously. Can't say what date officially yet until I get the launch date. I'll see that later. I wouldn't mind betting it is October, the release. I just, you know, you're gone from I seen something the other day actually saying that it was 3 years since the release of Train Sim World 2 as well. It was the anniversary the other day. 22nd of August, I think it was. Oh no, was it? No, not 22nd of August. Yeah, that's today. There was I know it's been 3 years since TSW 3 Part 2, and 3 was released in September last year. I thought it was 2 days actually. I do apologise. I was looking at it wrong. Thinking, hang on, yeah, that was right. Dovetail ditched this. Still sick. 2 days more. Hey JD, you're supposed to be back from Bali now. Come on, get back here. Bring back Sam. That's what I say. Bring back Sam. We want Sam back full time. Yeah? Like the old days, like the golden days. Colonel's got his job back. Yes. Colonel and me, mate, the team. We're brutally honest people. Okay? We tell it how it is. If we see something wrong, we'll talk about it. Okay? Say, hey, that needs fixing. Pause it this time. I will be back in a couple of minutes. Stand by, folks. Oops, sorry. I have been on the countdown clock all that time, folks. Come on. You got to get involved on that. I will be back in a minute. fucking gotta be fixed up. I sincerely apologise for that, folks. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if anything happens at the 2 hour mark. Well, at the moment, I can just see some like dust going around 2 tracks, just total darkness, a little bit of light, and just this weird sound, like it's like a murder. Some sound like going into a murder, but it's like a dark tunnel, and I don't know. It's sort of giving me New York subway vibes. If we finally get some New York subway, I'll be like, man, that would make me pump more than anything. I'll be like, this is what I've been wanting more than any of is New York subway. It's been a request by a lot of the community. Choo Choo Tuesdays with 3-time screenshot contest with the Aussie Don. 1997's Linke Rheinstrecke era, folks. Now rolling down the road. Yeah, I was looking at a bit of dust and everything on it. I swear, it's sort of, looking at that particular detail, I'm thinking we could be moving down the road to 5, but I have been saying for a while that we're going to move down the road to 5 this year. Anyway, I've had a lot of people say, oh no, it's not going to happen. I say to those people, if it happens, you know what you can. I got 2 words for you, and you know what they are. I don't have to say it. Say haters will always be haters, and haters at the end of the day won't like me because haters will always be haters. People sometimes think they're tough behind a keyboard when they don't have to be tough behind a keyboard. Talk about it. Yeah, I'll talk about things. I have a beer. I have a beer with you. Yeah, dust flying around. Yeah, and I have not seen that type of stuff before. I'm thinking it could be an unrelated 5 thing, but I don't know. It's hard to say. There is a weird sound in the background though, and it just really sounds very creepy. It's like, I don't know. It's like, imagine all of a sudden that like a cartoon character or man or something just came out and this bald head just out of the darkness, it's like boop. Just go away, straight away. You know me, I've got a creative mind, so mate just messaged me. He just said to me, he said, the funny thing with this tunnel thing would be if somebody came out all of a sudden and just shined a bright light and just spread cast black. you might have noticed, folks, I updated my cover photo of the main screen of the YouTube channel. I've actually got a nice little sort of portrait photo of the Flying Scotsman on there. As you know, the Flying Scotsman has been on my wish list on my high wish list for train symbol for quite a while. As you know, it's my favourite steam loco. So it's yeah, it's one that I absolutely love. I've got the Centenary edition on Train Simulator. So I said to you guys, I've always been wanting the Flying Scotsman for Train Symbol, and I said the only obviously the way we get it is we get East Coast Mainline. So it is on the Smithfields, so hopefully we do get something rolling there. It's almost 2 hours to go. Let's see if something happens in 2 hours. Get the mic for a second so I can watch it. Man, this is weird, eh? Like, I was hoping that we would get a 24-hour countdown thing like last year. As you know, I was a big fan of that. And when you look at it backwards now, that 24-hour thing, you put all the clues together, it pretty much gave you all of what happened this last 12 months. Those camera flashes, the cows flying in the sky. That was Gossip Line reference, yeah. Give me a second, folks. We're almost up to 2 hours to the countdown. There might be something happening on the hour mark. Knowing last year, there was always something happening around the hour and half an hour mark and all that. So yeah, I've got to check this. I'll be back in a second. Yeah, something's going on. What the hell was that? Man, it was like a big step. Like a big, like a giant just went bang on the floor. Man, that was really crazy. Okay, okay. It's like a build-up of music and all of a sudden I just, this big step, like, bang. Okay. I was thinking that a train sound or something, but then people would start putting two and two together if they knew the sounds. Surely if they put the steam one in there, obviously it won't be like flash coming. We know already. Alright. 7.5 kilometres to go. If you are from Germany, good tag to you. Hello to you. Hashtag extension for this route, so we go to Frankfurt and bring a modern package together. That's what I would love to see actually happen to this route. A modern package, a modern area package, extension to Frankfurt. Bring obviously the Silwex flirt, absolute weapon. You know me, I love the train. DBBR 101 would be obviously able to go to Frankfurt. You know, they'll be on here. The ICEs would have more services with the ICEs. Somebody's saying that the ICE 4 should be added to TSW. Yeah, I agree. Got some news on our inner city trains here in Sydney as well, folks. It was on the news last night actually that they are on track for 2024. They showed the insides of it and that, so I got to see the inside of it and everything on the TV last night. And oh my god, dude, it's beautiful. So I'm looking forward to actually showing you guys video on our YouTube channel with it, with myself actually going on the train and showing you the guys on the train everything in 2024. So that's something to look forward to in 2024 in our shorts area. Also, the new Metro Stage 2 is opening next year, so we're going to be doing that, showing you the new stations in Sydney and all the route, of course. I'll take you a run on there. Yeah, we'll do some shorts and video on our YouTube channel of that next year. So something else to look forward to. Yeah, big fud on the ground, that's what, yeah, exactly. It might have been the number 4 smacking the ground. Well, that's factful. I should talk up that too. Us train people will laugh at Sorry, I quit smoking for 4 years and I just, you know, get healthy. The problem is I reduced the food way too. I've got all my taste buds, but I'm eating way. Anyway, let me concentrate now. We're coming into our destination here. Comments. You know me, folks, I've got a photo of this station that I won the week 16 screenshot contest with, and you know me, folks, I had this route already had a special place in my heart even before I won the screenshot contest for the very first time for Train Sim World with this particular route. It was just fruition that I was going to end up winning it with a Deutschbahn week of all things. I won Deutschbahn week, and you know me, folks, I've always been a massive fan of the German rail. So, and, you know, my ultimate dream out of all the rail stuff I want to do on my world rail tour, the ICE is the one that is number 1 on the list. Stop on me. Yeah, big fud on the ground. I'm thinking, what's a big fud on the ground? What's that? It's a reference to it's a reference to something, I know that. It has to be a reference to something. See, last year they gave us clues with other things, with like all the, like actually showing stuff on the screen and that, but we're getting sound clues now. We got sound clues last year as well, because you know, obviously everybody in the background was saying, "Oh, that's the motor horn." You go to Switzerland or Austria. It'd be cool if the training centre gets extended. don't give us a toy train for Christmas this year. Whatever you do, just don't. I'm thinking the Just Trains route will be the final release this year, because Just Trains they you know, like to take their time when it comes to their stuff. And with their train simulator stuff, they usually don't release until the end of the year. Okay, there we go with our run on there. Please wait. Oh, does it flip up there? What's going on there? Please wait a minute. Okay. This will do. Just complete it. What is that glitching? Why is it flipping like that? What is that? Look at that. Oh, wow. I got that just in time. I actually got that photo. I'm looking at it on the bottom. Awesome. Don't worry about the silver medal, the bronze medal, folks. That was maybe I lost the goal because I had to go and drop my load before I had to finish. Oh, okay. All right, we say no more. You're on our special 131st edition of Choo Choo Tuesdays. Don't forget, we are live tomorrow with Midweek World of Trains here on our YouTube channel. And, yeah, don't tell us about the Gran Turismo movie. Thank you. Thank you for that. We're not going to talk about that. Right. It's a big fight. I actually thought you actually said there, Chris. I'll probably be funny about this. I did say, Chris. I thought you said, yeah, I heard that sound as well. I thought it was a big turd on the ground. It says fun. I do apologize. I thought it said turd. Actually, I was a big turd on the ground. It sounds like a big turd on the ground. You know what? I wouldn't be surprised if Dovetail do that because they're always turding on us. All right. Enough silliness. Southeastern High Speed. You know what we're doing, folks. The train of the year. I have to say that much. So, if I had to pick, if I had to do a top 5 countdown and involve train releases and routes, then this would be number 1. But unfortunately, our countdown is for the routes, not the locos. So, Southeastern High Speed, as you know, is not eligible for the route of the year because Southeastern High Speed was originally a Train SimWorld 2 route. So, it's not able to be in the countdown. So, don't forget, folks, we are doing the top 5 best Train SimWorld 3 routes of the year very soon on our YouTube channel on one of our midweek World of Trains episodes. Don't forget, we are live with episode 131 tomorrow. We're going to be doing our first trip tomorrow on the Northeast Corridor with some New Jersey Transit action. All right, Class 700 action with the Itzia 165 mod. We've got plenty of paint jobs to cover us. Oh, you betcha. And let's do the Thameslink Program 700. So we're going to do 16 hours 46. Yeah, we'll do 2 Raiden, and we'll put a bit of light cloud on. Here we go. Hope you do enjoy. This is Vimatic Cloud as it is already. Don't forget, Dovetail Direct. It is showing it there. It's already got a countdown clock going, folks. At the 2 hours to go mark, there was a sound that came up, a music that was hyping up, and then all of a sudden a big thud on the ground. What does that mean? I'd like to hear from you if you know what that means. 9P48 Rayham 2, or your thoughts, what it could be. Right. Lead driver testing. 1, 2, 3. Okay, confirmed. All right, DRA on.
TPWS and AWS operational.
Ah, sister sign. Check out this crazy paint job. Oh, it's the whole thing too. Holy crap. Yeah, that's cool. Oh, the train, all the passengers getting on the train now. Everybody on board. It's like a pinkish red, isn't it? Yeah, it is, it's pink. It's not a Barbie pink, but it's a pink. No, reddish pink. I like it though, it's nice. I forgot about this paint job I had. I've had this one since... Oops, Jesus. Hang on a minute. Oh, that's right, because I've got it in forwards. I've got to have it in neutral. Let's turn the air conditioner on.
Driver, you have reset the DRA. Please check the signal.
I shall do. Don't forget the big reveal for Train SimWorld Next Generation is in a couple hours time, folks. The countdown clock has started. You can watch the Dovetail Direct stream at the YouTube channel or Twitch channel for Train SimWorld. Or as Matt calls it, TS World. When he said that yesterday, I was like, lol. Oh, hang on. Feature presentation. It does look like one, eh? You bring down the screen. Now it's time for your feature presentation. You know me, folks. I like to be humorous. I'm not, you know, plain boring, Jane. You know, I'm a crazy man when it comes to, you know, having a bit of fun. You know, I'm not, you know, your typical YouTuber just sits there and goes, oh yeah, welcome to yeah, I'm in your face, and oh yeah, I'm gonna help you, and thing in the background, yeah. Oh yeah, you know what I mean. I don't know what my background's going to be like when I get my new studio, to be honest. I like to sort of, want to put something in the background of my next studio, but I'm not too sure how I'm going to go about it. You know, I want to have the lights and all that razzle dazzle. So I don't know. I'll set it up anyway. So don't forget, folks. I am in the I have got. We have got 90 days to move from this place. And we've got way less than that now, but we're going to try to get an extension to stay here longer because yeah, we find it hard to find a new place at the moment. And it might also be a case, folks, where I might be off the air for a fair while because I might end up having to live on the streets for a bit because yeah, I'm finding it hard to find a place. So I might have to put my stuff in somewhere for the time being. So I might be off the air for a bit. I'm not too sure at the moment. Yeah, well, you know, it's coded and everything, and you know, I'm still, you know, even to this day, I'm still skeptical. I just found it to be very far-fetched when it was first announced and everything. I thought, nah, surely not. Like, it's usually every 2 years. We always get a core update halfway Mark Core update and they do some razzle-dazzle fancy thing to make it sparkle, you know. And it just proves my point that what I was saying last year, that they should have kept Train Sim World 2 in another 12-month cycle and moved to Train Sim World 3 this year. That's what I said to you guys there and then, because they didn't change the engine or anything. So what was the point of making a whole new Train Sim World if you already got to stick with the same engine and everything, you know? There was just no point. And now if we get in TSW4, well, that just basically proves my point. If they're going to move the engine and everything, yeah, it definitely proves my point. That they should have waited another 12 months. And here we are, you know. Be interested to see if there's another thing in half an hour mark as well. That is 12 minutes away. Looking at my time here. I'm not watching the stream or anything at the moment. Not the direct thing. I'm just looking at my clock on the other side here. So I am concentrating trying to drive this train. Lovely train indeed, as you know. I'm a big fan of this. Well, you betcha I'll be going on a run on the Class 700 when I go to England, I'll tell you that much. But you know what else I'll be doing? I'll be going to a lot of pubs. Who wants to shop me a pint? Show me the best pubs in London. Maybe I could do a reversal of Hay on Pace. They look rusty, don't they? I don't know if he's done something to those, or it might be part of this paint job that's happened. But that's really cool. Probably they're not that rusted. Man, this is one of the latest trains. We've seen them out in the weather. Background. I didn't even have the lights on, lol. It's like, hang on, it's dark in front. Are we playing Train Sim World 1? What's going on? Silly Aussie. Why we lost this song? Oops, now I'm pressing the button to open the doors. Oh well, don't have to do it when I get there. I think they close themselves directly anyway after a bit. So you don't have to worry about that. Hey, cross country? You betcha. I know my designs as soon as I see them. I'm like, yep, cross country's coming through. Okay, 395. There's not much differences between the Class 800s and the 390s, 395s, to be honest, 390s and 395s. They're all the same style, you know, it's modern. Few different features, obviously, here and there, but nothing like cab-wise, yeah, differences. But there's technically, yeah, they all run the same. Yeah. They did shut the doors automatically, so there you go. I had to press the button to open them. So don't fear, folks, if you're driving along and all that sudden you do that. Just don't do that in Train Simulator, or it will automatically fail. You can't take off with the doors being open. thameslinkprogram.co.uk. One thing that's really bugged me always at this station is this just here. It's like somebody burnt the bush just there. It's just really, yeah, it just doesn't sit right with me. Never has. It just definitely looks like somebody burnt the bush there.
The DRA. Please check the signal.
Damn the kids again, they're trying to burn the railways down. Maybe somebody launched some fireworks on the top of it and tried to do a waterfall effect. So we had a bit of a lightning show outside earlier tonight. Not too much. It was not full on. It was like one every 2, 3, 4 minutes between each other. But there was some pretty cool lightning in it though. There was lightning coming up from the bottom and going up to the top, and you know, all your dangly crossing, you know, looping ones. And, yeah, it was crazy ones. So. Did a couple of shorts for the channel. I've got to post those on the channel later on, so there'll be a video of some really hectic lightning later on. And what? What? We might have to stop our live stream, folks, because we have a storm. Unfortunately, folks, I have to leave the live stream for now. I will be back later today. Okay, folks, we are back. Sorry about the delay, folks. I wasn't too sure how long I was going to be off the air for. We just had a storm cell go through here in Sydney. As I explained to you guys, I seen one out at sea earlier tonight, and there was a bit of cloud coming through over the top as well, and I didn't really think nothing about it. And then all of a sudden, I heard a big crack of thunder. I seen something on the radar, and my radar thing come up. I'm like, hang on, I'm going to check this. And I seen bolts behind. And I thought, oh, what? We've got a storm coming through. And yeah, we've sort of got storms around us still, but we're good to go. We're back on the air now, so let's get the game up and running again. And hello to you all. How you all doing? Right, so we're 10 minutes away to 1 hour to go to the Dovetail stream. Don't worry, we're not going to be on the air that far. We was going to do we did do a little bit of a Class 700 run here, but that 700 run is now going to not happen because obviously we're getting closer towards the end of our stream. So I will take that out of the description and just say unfortunately we had to cut it short because we had a storm cell come through. So normally what happens is when we're in storm season, it's usually spring, summer here in Australia, more so summer. If we have any of our live streams that are set up, sometimes they get cancelled or we have to cut the stream. That's just the way it is through the summertime. If you're a regular to our channel and been involved with our channel for quite a while now, you'll know what the drill is when it comes to storm season. But anyway, storm season starting early. As I explained to you guys, we're in a deep, a very strong nano at the moment worldwide. So yeah, the world is starting to blow. All right. All right, so now we're going to do that. I do apologize for that now. Let's take a run on the Railworks Austin. I do a nice little trip on there, Class 422 action. 7 minutes service, 8:41 a.m. That's lovely. All right, well, I think we'll do that. That sounds delightful. Nice custom clear day on the Railworks. Austin, one of my favorite German parts of the German Rheinstrecke track, the Rhine. All right. Hopefully everybody is back. We'll just confirm that we are live. Just got to confirm that. Yep, we are. Okay, we're back. Don't forget we are on midweek World of Trains tomorrow, and the good news is there's no storms predicted for tomorrow evening. If you look at my shorts area, you'll see the sky earlier this afternoon, and I could clearly see the clouds the way they were there and then. I thought, hang on, this looks like it's going to build up to a storm. It just looks stormy there and then. And my dad was like, oh, no, they're not. I go, yeah, trust me, they're a storm. And, yeah, fair enough, it was a storm, wasn't it? All right. I'm just going to put the train Sewell free on thing on while I'm watching. You got 432 people watching a countdown clock. Like, seriously. God. And people just talking crap on there. I'm not even going to bother with their chat thing because there's just too many dickheads. That's what they just are. A lot of dickheads out there. I don't care if I get a yellow for that because seriously, I just speak truth. A lot of the people on the forums are just, yeah. There's a lot of good people, but there's a lot of dum-dums as well. Yeah. And, you know, I'm somebody that's played the game long enough to say that, you know, I can tell it how it is because I've been privileged to tell it how it is because that's just how long I've been involved in the game. Anyway, I will pause it just before the hour mark just to see what happens at the 1 hour to go mark. turn on my other headphones here because I think I've got it coming through there. Alright, here we are at our first stop here on our nice little short S-Bahn service. 1 hour 4 to the Dovetail Direct. Don't forget, we will bring you Train Sim World news later today on our YouTube channel. We'll break it all down, our thoughts and that. Don't forget the full replay of this will have that that part where we had to break from the live stream. That'll be all cut out on the full replay, so you won't have to worry about that on the full replay. But obviously, our Class 700 run has been cut short, unfortunately. I do apologise for that. But there's plenty of Class 700 action on our channel. And to make it up to you guys, I'm going to do a Class 700 run tomorrow on our midweek World of Trains. I'll probably do a more than 2 hour stream tomorrow now as well, just to make it up. But I sort of can't really because we've got the Freight Market Wednesdays. So, yeah, I'll most likely probably do an individual live stream of the Class 700 just to make it up. Let me get myself back in here. Hello, hello, hello. How are we all doing? Yeah, I got the tilted APT on here. This is a train that I actually want to see in Train Sim World one day. You betcha. One hour and 2 to go. Don't forget, folks, we have around a combined total of around 2,000 Train Sim World videos on our YouTube channel when it comes across all three playlists. We clicked over 400 videos on Train Sim World free era not long ago, folks, but I have to say to you guys, Yeah, when it comes to uploaded videos for this era, there's been less than what there was in the last era. As you know, originally my YouTube channel was more so an uploaded video channel than a live streaming channel, but I live stream more often than not these days. Choo Choo Tuesdays and Midweek World of Train started at the start of Train SimWorld 2. So these are shows that have been established since the start of Train, or just after the release of Train SimWorld 2. And the only show that was on all three Train SimWorld areas was Saturday Night on the Rails, but that show's now retired, so most weekends I'm away. So. Alright, we are 43 seconds away to the next hour, so I'm just going to listen to this while I just cruise along into the station. I am watching it on my phone. I can hear the motor is just rumbling in the background. Sounds like mass murderers. Oh, I can hear music. That sounded so cool. Wow. That sounded like the original music, but it was remastered. Oh, are we gonna just be going back just to known as Train SimWorld? Are they finally gonna just drop the numbers? Because earlier today, Matt was hinting that it was hinting to everybody about TS. He just called it TS World. Maybe they're going to call it TS World. I don't know. Well, that's all there was. Surely there's going to be more hints in this next hour. It's the final hour. Back to that 50 minutes, see if there's something there. Alright, close those doors. We're just doing short runs now, folks. This is what we'll be doing for the rest of the stream. Okay, so there we go with Railworks Austin. Very nicely done. Let's head back to the main menu. You're on Choo Choo Tuesdays, episode 131. You're with the Aussie Don, your 2023 Week 6 Screenshot Contest winner for Train Simulator Classic. Week 16 for Train Simulator for Train SimWorld. And Week 26 for Train Simulator Classic. Hello to you all. And thank you very much for joining me. And the other storm cells coming through. I knew it. I've seen another storm cell at the back. There was one coming through. It's all coming from the northwest. Let's get it let it roll. All right. Our live chat is open to subscribers only. Earlier tonight, we had the railway guy say that today is his sister's birthday. So happy birthday to the railway guy's sister. Hope you have a good one. From me, the Aussie Don, and all us here at Australia Worldwide Gaming and Entertainment. I wish you a happy birthday. Hope you have a great day. All right. We had Chris earlier talking. Wouldn't be surprised if the end comes along and it's TSW4. Captain Jack Sparrow said yo at the start, and I said ahoy matey, and that is actually one of my favorite names on the game on here. Captain Jack Sparrow. Yes, it's not the real Captain Jack Sparrow, but nonetheless, a Captain Jack Sparrow fan. Man, great movie. So power to you. We have CSX AC44CW Railfan from Idaho. G'day, buddy. How you going? How's things? How's the weather in your neck of the woods? We've got a thunderstorm going on at the moment here. I was looking at those video today from the West Coast. Man, absolutely getting smashed. Man, I never thought the day that I'll be able to seeing that happen to the Los Angeles area. Man, it's just proving that the world's weather pattern is completely changed. All right, we're going to do a short trip now on the... Where are we going to go? East Coast Way. What we got? Oregon. Let's do that one. 18 minutes, 12 minutes, 50. Yep, let's do that. I went to the Chattanooga, Tennessee. Oh, you went to in Tennessee this last weekend. Okay. Okay, so you just went there for visit people that you know, or just went there for some rail fanning or rail festival? The good news is our brand new inner city train was on the news last night, and it is on track for a 2024 release. And they're going to run on the Northern Line, the Western Mainline, and the Southern Line. So all of them apparently going to be released at once. So the unions have approved the latest safety upgrades, which is good news. So finally the train has been approved. After being disapproved like how many times? It's like been delayed for about 3 years now, so it's finally been approved by the unions. So we are ready to go in the inner city. It's good news. So I'll be definitely doing footage of that next year. But who knows? They did say they're doing testing still, so who knows? I might still catch it on the rails here one day, and I can do a video when I see it. To one of them if they're hanging around and say, do you mind if I can, do some footage inside the cabin? And I run a YouTube channel, I do rail simulation on the channel. This and that. So we did have a delay on the stream, and unfortunately I had to cut that Class 700 run. We have got storm cells hanging around. I've done some video on for the channel of it. I thought it was out at sea. Me thinking, oh yeah, we're good to go. Not knowing that we had a chance for storms to emerge.
Welcome aboard the Southern Service. Please ensure...
This is the futuristic design, that's what I call it, the futuristic design. It's got some sort of name for it, but yeah, it's definitely a lovely paint job for a non-logo train. The southeastern of the future, I should say, is As you know, folks, the ITSIA 165 mod Class 377 is only for the Brighton Mainline, so it used to be for the East Coast Way as well, but there's no support for it now for the East Coast Way. Alright, let me get rid of my mic. Bye-bye. Not my mic, sorry, my camera. Oh, I'm really having a good day. I can't help it. I am sick at the moment, so you know, that's my excuse. My brain is not working properly because I'm sick. So you done some rail fanning on the weekend? Yeah, I'll check your channel out later on too, see if you got anything new on there, and I'm just got to try to get some time. Today's a big day because we got the big Train Sim World announcement today for this year's core update, so, or AKA TSW4. People to realise that it's not actually TSW4, it's actually the 7th edition of Train Sim World, if you count all the editions it's had. So you had CSX Heavy Haul was the first one, that was the beta, and that started in 2017. It was only PC exclusive, as I was explaining to you guys, and that's when I discovered Train Sim World. And I was at my mate's house. I was just at my mate's house, you know. He knows that I've always been a fan of simulation. He's like, oh, come in here, I want to show you this simulator. He's like, oh, yeah? And then, yeah, I seen the trains, I seen the CSX train, and I'm like, oh, wow. I said, that's an American train, isn't it? He said, yeah. He said, this is Sand Patch Grade. It's Train Sim World CSX Heavy Haul. I'm like, oh, yeah, cool. I said, this game looks like, oh, I started watching it, and I said, this game looks like it's got potential. You know, could be some other train routes in that they'll release. I said, this is realistic. Yeah, even back then. I said, this game looks like it's got potential. And yeah, it started getting DLCs and that. Obviously, the Great Western Railway was the first ever, or the Great Western Express, and what Dovetail called it. It's Great Western Railway, Western Mainline of coming out of Paddington in London. Yeah, that was the first ever DLC. And then we had obviously the likes of Rapid Transit and so forth. Join it, Northeast Corridor. The last half an hour, this countdown will be interesting, I reckon. Also, I reckon they'll start showing stuff in it. Next half an hour. Yeah, still nothing. We're at our first stop here on the East Coastway. This is Molescombe. Stand clear, doors closing. nice horn salute from the fella that was driving the inner city recently up to, that was heading up towards Mount Victoria. I was stopped at Blacktown Station. I had to talk to the fella. You know, I was talking to him about how I do rail simulation and that, you know. So he was there for about 5-6 minutes at the station, like waiting. This is a big run, you know, going to Blue Mountains and stuff. And yeah, I was explaining to him about, you know, I was talking to him about, you know, the new inner city there. And then I said, you know, I'm going to really miss this train when it goes. This, you know, because I grew up with the silver trains. You know, these are the trains that are basically the last of the passenger trains that are running on the tracks still, that, you know, were from my childhood. And I explained to him that, you know, I do rail fanning, I do shorts, you know, I do them at the stations and whatnot. I said I do simulation with 2 rail simulators on my PC. And I said train simulator and train sim world, and he said, oh yeah, I know about train simulator and train sim world. I said, yeah, I've always wanted them to do Australian route, but you know, I said I pitched a route from Waterfall down to Port Kembla because it being passenger and freight. I thought, you know, that would be the perfect challenge. You know, the gradients on that thing are absolutely insane. So I know there would be a really awesome challenge for the hardcore freight fans. Put it this way, you'll be getting gradients like the one that just got released on Train Simulator was like 4%. That's massive gradients. So the gradients would be just incredibly challenging. Going uphill, downhill, more so downhill, going down to Wollongong. Man, it's a beautiful scenery, you know. And then you get down to the steelworks. Oh yeah. It's like Tees Valley Line meets Linke and Rheinstrecke, sort of like the beautiful atmosphere, you know, and Mounters, and yeah, it would just be the perfect. It's the perfect length as well. It's definitely in the ballpark for train sim world, kilometre length. But yeah, I could just imagine the scenery. It would just, if they do it like I think they will, I think they would, man, it would be incredible. And they could get basic knowledge of us, you know, people that, you know, have got history of knowledge of the route and what it's all about and the timetable and all that. The freight timetable will probably be a bit difficult to get a hold of because it's quite difficult to actually get a hold of freight timetables or when the freight actually does come through here in Australia, because obviously with terrorism and all that, you know, being a thing, you know, more so these days. Obviously, they don't give the schedule of where the train's at this certain time and that. But there is this particular map that I have that actually does pinpoint where the trains are on the rails and everything at a certain time. So I have been looking at that and working out the freight time. I sort of roughly know the freight times anyway, but I've just never been able to get out at that particular time and be at a rail station or whatever when the freight comes through.
You are travelling in the correct part of the train. Please mind the gap between the platform and the train.
But yeah, I've got this little map. It's like a secret weapon for hardcore rail fans. So. I got that the other day. I actually got it given to me by another fellow rail fan. So yeah, I was happy to get it. I'm like, oh wow, cool. It's like, Don, I got something for you. I was like, oh yeah. Yeah, on the hour there. Yeah, I know, Chris. That sounded really cool. It's that sound of music sounded like a remix of the original Train Simwell, though. It was like a remix of the original music. So I've got a sneaky suspicion that we might be dropping the numbers out of it, and they're just going to call it TS World. I don't really care what they call it, to be honest. Like I said, they can call it Yabba Dabba Doo, like I said before. I don't really care what they call it, as long as they deliver a product that's going to start delivering better quality and better optimization, and better, not continuing to rush these jobs out, and drop the price for starters. Damn, like just drop the price. I was calling for a drop in price, and then they go and put a price hike on it. It's like, oh man, like everything else goes up, and we wonder why we can't survive. We want things, but we can't get things because we can't get them because there's just, the greedy want more greed, and the poor getting poorer. The greed getting greedier, and the poor are getting poorer. That's the way the world works, hey? Story. Don't have to spin facts on that. That's just obvious. When you got power, people with power want more power. That's just the way it is, eh? We all know by that by now. People could just get along and just enjoy it. Why you're here for once, just get on and just have some fun. Just be serious about stuff all the time. So I gotta learn just to be more calm with stuff and everything. I don't let people really get to me as much as I used to. To be brutally honest, people are gonna bag me out, blah blah blah. I don't really care what they think, they're the ones at the end of the day that are talking about me, and it's like, hey, yeah, you're talking about me because you love me. That's you love what I do. You're a rail fan like me, so yeah, of course everybody's got to have an opinion. I respect everybody's opinion, that's it. Don't respect someone's opinion, you don't have respect for that person at all, you know what I mean? Like, that's just it. You're not a true rail fan if you can't accept anybody else's opinion on that particular logo, or that person might not like that logo and you might not like it, but that's just their choice, you know what I mean? It's like me, I'm a massive fan of my own train here in Sydney, the Red Rattler, which retired in the early 90s, and man, that train, if I can bring that back, if I get a genie and bring back one train in the world, that would be it. That would be it. I know they do there is a rail thing they do, but they have got a couple of Red Rattlers still available, but they do, I'm not sure last time they did it was a couple of years ago, the Red Rattler. There's supposed to be a steam one coming up that's going up to Newcastle. Actually, I've got to find out when that is, because I know we're getting closer to that. I'd love to get on that thing. It's probably going to happen around now when I've got to save money when I have to move and stuff. I need the bond money and everything to help my dad. But anyway, we're going to end the stream here, folks, because we're getting closer to that. The official announcement at 11 p.m. local time, so that's coming up in 37 minutes from now. So we're going to finish it off here, and I'm going to get on there, and I'm not going to chat. I'm just going to kick back, relax, and enjoy it. Just let all the bots chat away there. 99% of the people that are all up on there, you don't see them people on the forums. They're just people that are just not true, like, they don't know the game like we do. Some people will, but some people won't. The theme music was quite cool, though. It was like, the ending was quite cool. It sort of reminded me of the way my endings are with the sounds of my stream, cover photos, Jesus. This thing. You know what I mean? Like that sound. It's very similar to that. So, yeah. All right. Thanks for coming along today, folks. I appreciate your company. I do apologise for that delay again, man. I didn't even know there was going to be a thunderstorm. I seen one earlier tonight. I seen the cloud this afternoon, and I seen the way the cloud was sort of gathering over the top as well. And I'm thinking, they look like storm clouds. And yeah, I've still got lightning coming up on my radar, so I'm going to go out the front now, and I'm going to do some shorts for the channel. I've got a couple already to post, so I'm going to post a couple of lightning shots. But what I might do is I might go into editing and break it all down and just put it into one, with all the lightning in it, and just break it into one classic short. But anyway, we'll see and find out. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Choo Choo Tuesdays will be back next Tuesday with another episode of Train Sim World action here on our YouTube channel. And don't forget, later on today, I will bring you Train Sim World news. And if it is a new Train Sim World era, as you know, I've already established the new eras playlist. So we will obviously continue the Train Sim World free playlist until the launch of the new era. And then we'll go into a new playlist, just like we've done from 1 to 2, 2 to 3, and so forth, so forth. We don't want to have one big giant playlist for everything because it just doesn't make sense that way. You rather break it down in each era category, and then you're like, oh yeah, he did this many in this era, and he done this many in this era. Well, Train Sim World, you're not going to beat the Train Sim World 2 playlist. That was 1,100 videos. That was massive. The amount of time I spent on Train Sim World 3 so far is a lot, but man, I think it was like 3,000 something hours at the end on Train Sim World 2 era. It was crazy, but yeah. The amount of hours I've lost just playing a rail simulator. Anyway, thank you for watching. It's been an honor, and we'll see you next time. Take care, folks. And the reveal, don't forget, Train Sim World YouTube channel and Train Sim World on Twitter is live right now with the countdown clock. And if you are watching the full replay, then that's probably already been announced and everything. And we're going hip hop hooray, yeah, look at that, razzle dazzle. And then when it launches, the bugs. We'll see you next time. Bye bye.